about the absolute media insanity surrounding critiques or analysis of Jalen Hurts because it is getting exhausting. And what's wild, I heard I gotta play. You gotta wait. I gotta play this clip for you. It's only about 50 seconds long. We have to talk about it, and here's why. I heard this from someone recently saying to me, "Oh, Eagles fans never criticize Jalen Hurts." Well, one, that's absurd on its face. Eagles fans criticize everyone. Come on now. We have a reputation to uphold. But I started thinking about it a little more and thought, it might seem that way at times. But here's the thing, y'all. It's because we don't have the damn time because we're too busy correcting all of the fools in sports media who are criticizing him for things that we have already proven to be false, whether it's not wanting to be under center or not being coachable or can't throw over the middle or, whatever it might be. And we say, oh, well, that's not true. Here, we'll show it to you and we'll break it down the film and we'll give you the stats. And then a week later, some other fool is saying the same damn thing that Jalen can't do this when we've already shown you that he can. And I've got another clip that plays into that as well. Say, hey, here's something else Jalen Hurts can't do. Yeah, hold on to that thought. This is I think this is Jordan Portnoy. You joined Jordan Poyer, right? Yeah. Former Buffalo Bills player. All right. So take a listen to this.
A quarterback in this league, your team is down 14 points with 4 minutes to go. Is Jalen Hurts somebody that you trust bringing your team back into the game? Their offense is good.
Yes.
Their offense is extremely good. Obviously, they got Saquon Barkley. They got one of the best offensive lines in the game. Really good outside receivers. They got a really good defense. And so Jalen doesn't have to do a whole lot, right? But down 14 again, can Jalen bring his team back in the game? There's gonna be moments in the season where you're gonna be down 14. You're gonna be down 10 with 2 minutes to go, with 3 minutes to go. You're gonna have to make some throws. In those moments, can Jalen make those throws? And those are the questions that I think will be answered throughout the season, and I think we'll find out. Me, I don't know. He's not somebody that I would trust down 14 to bring my team back in the game, right? But, again, I'm not going to sit here and hate on Jalen because all he's done is win.
I'm not going to sit here and hate on Jalen because all he's done is win. But, oh, by the way, the thing I just said right before that where I was clearly hating on Jalen because it's a complete and total lie. And it's even worse than that when we consider the fact that Jordan Poyer is an ex-Buffalo Bill. We'll get to that in a second. But let's just go to last year. We'll just go to, last year when, I don't know, they were down 26-7 to Super Bowl contender Los Angeles Rams in the third quarter, and they came back and they won that game. Anyone remember that? Right? 26-7 in the third quarter, and they scored 26 points in the second half and won that game. Jalen Hurts outdueled Matthew Stafford. Matthew was 19-33 for only 196, 2 TDs, 1 interception, while Jalen was 21-32, 226, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, passing touchdowns, by the way. Remember after the game when he said, hey, they took the straitjacket off of me. But, folks, it gets worse. What do I mean? It gets worse? How could it possibly get worse? Well, you see, back in 2023, we had this headline: Jalen Hurts Eagles tie record with 4th straight comeback win. 4th straight comeback win. Eagles quarterback Jalen Hurts continues to have a flair for the dramatic. Hurts scored 4 of his career-high 5 touchdowns after halftime, and the Eagles come from behind win over, guess who? The Buffalo Bills on Sunday, including a 12-yard scoring run in overtime to end the game to walk-off fashion and send the Lincoln Financial Field crowd into a frenzy. I wonder if the reporter has to put in Lincoln Financial Field as opposed to just Link, which we all call it, right? Because, money. It's a Jalen performance. There aren't too many guys that I've played with, probably nobody that I've played with, that's been more clutch down the stretch, Eagles veteran center Jason Kelce said after that victory. What did I say, 4th straight? Is that right? I said 4th straight comeback win, 4 of his 5 touchdowns in the second half. And oh, remember the part about it being the Buffalo Bills? Well, gee, isn't it interesting? Here's Jordan Poyer saying, hey, man, I don't trust Jalen. I'm not hating on him, but I don't trust Jalen Hurts to come back from down 14. I don't trust him to do it. But he's done it. Not only has he done it in that 37-34 overtime victory against the Buffalo Bills back in November, forget now, y'all, November, December of 2023, he overcame two separate 10-point deficits to force overtime, where we won it, obviously. Jordan Poyer, he was on the field that day, folks. He was playing defense for the Buffalo Bills. In fact, he was playing defense for the Buffalo Bills when Jalen Hurts scored the walk-off touchdown. And here is where you get why it might seem like Eagles fans think Jalen Hurts can do no wrong. No, man, Jalen Hurts is a player just like any other. He's going to make mistakes and he's going to have bad games and make bad decisions. I mean, do we need to talk about the fumble in the Super Bowl that despite how well Jalen played, and I say he outplayed Patrick Mahomes, you can still look at that and be like, man, without that big mistake, without that fumble, is he 2-time Super Bowl champ? Is that what we've got going on with Jalen Hurts, right? But here's the thing. We got to keep correcting this kind of crap, man. This kind of crap's going on all of the damn time. It makes it a lot more difficult for us to be out there criticizing Jalen Hurts because y'all don't only criticize him more than enough for the rest of us. You lie about it constantly. What's really crazy is I mean, think about it. Jalen Hurts now, forget the fact that I just proved that it was completely wrong about his comeback ability because he's already done it. Again, remember that was the one against the Bills was the 4th straight that season. See, that was a year where they didn't have a very good defense, right? So the Eagles played catch up a little more. But what I was getting to is they're always finding something. So they're going to punish Jalen Hurts for being good, right? For being good early. Again, when they didn't have the defense, he had to make comebacks. But when they have a great offensive line, a good running game, and they're putting up points early, and then they have a good defense, all of a sudden, that's a negative for Jalen Hurts. Not a negative for anybody else, but it's a negative for Jalen Hurts because he's not in the situation to come back. So we're going to say, he can't do it. But again, he has actually done it. And we know the same crap would be said if we flipped it the other way. If their Eagles keep winning close games and, they're behind in the second half and having to come back, even if it's only, 3 points or whatever, we'd be hearing about, oh, man, Jalen Hurts, when he can make big plays at the end, when it's off script and he gets to use that athleticism and he doesn't have to sit there and read defenses. But, man, he struggles in that actual offensive system. He struggles to do this. He struggles to do that, and that's why they can't get leads, right? It'd be the same crap over and over and over again. Anyway, Jordan, maybe it's CTE, man. You might want to get that checked out because you were witness very much so to one of Jalen Hurts' big comebacks. Anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. I will talk to you later.